Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of Gran Turismo 5, second episode. A minor update, or actually a big update since the ending of the previous episode, where I really found I was struggling with the license test. Not because probably mostly because they're just much harder than modern GT games. Like 6, where everything already was fully dumbed down, and then Sport and also GT7, most of them were like super easy. But it's not only that, it is also the steering wheel. I'm playing it with the steering wheel and I'm using the X360 CE Xbox controller emulator thingy, where basically if I steer left, it is just read by the emulator like you're just pushing left on the thumbstick on the controller. So that it's not really a genuine wheel connection. It is just that the emulator thinks I'm just using a controller, and it feels quite loose. And yeah, there is also some force feedback, but it's not true force feedback. It's only the rumble effect from like when driving over curbing or on the grass. You have like you have some rumbling going on in the steering wheel, but there's nothing related to the tires or the suspension, so there's no true force feedback. So I'm still happier with it than playing it on a controller. But I understand there will also be some very hard tests in this game. I remember one from when the game came out, like almost a decade and a half ago. I think it's in a Lotus Elise on the Goodwoods, no, not Goodwoods, the Top Gear test track. I'm sure I cannot win that with my current wheel setup. It's just too inaccurate. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but compared to how the wheel, I have a Logitech G Pro wheel, how it normally works, it is, it's pretty worse, so to say. So my update is that I ordered a restitution converter, which makes the wheel playable. What did I want to say as well? What I wanted to say is why did I use that controller emulator for the wheel? That is simply because the emulator doesn't really support wheels yet. It only supports, I think, the T500 RS or something. And that's also one of the reasons why I do have a PlayStation 3 with GT5 as well, but besides the 4K 60 FPS that you cannot get on the actual PlayStation, also my modern wheel will not be supported on it. So that's the reason why I have this workaround. With the emulator and then with that Xbox 360 controller emulator. But yeah, so that is not really optimal. But there is a way I read about that the emulator, if you change some system drivers, it's a little bit risky. If you mess it up, you can lose your keyboard functionality and your mouse functionality, but I'm just going to be careful. If you install a different driver, there is such a thing called USB pass-through, whereby the emulator can recognize for the game wheels that were initially supported by the game on the PS3. So that is not my wheel, because my wheel is more modern, and I sold my T500 RS wheel already a long time ago. So that would still not benefit, only changing the driver, but you can buy like these converters, which I ordered one, whereby a modern wheel becomes it makes it work. It makes it work with the PlayStation 3. So then, actually, it is not my wheel that is supported, but it is because I have the Logitech G Pro. But what is supported is Logitech G923, I think, and I can put the Logitech G Pro in the G923 backup mode or something. So I didn't test it yet, but I'm hoping, because yeah, it should go right, because it was quite an expensive converter. It was more than 100 euros. But I'm hoping that if I put that converter on my wheel, and the wheel as a G923 in G923 legacy mode, then it should the output should be a signal that the emulator recognizes as supported by the PlayStation 3. And if I then change that driver, that USB pass-through driver, then hopefully I will just have like the game recognizing my wheel, and then I have like a totally working, fully force feedback wheel, which really will be, yeah, I wouldn't say double the experience, but it will make a huge difference, honestly. But anyways, that will be, I have to wait for delivery. Very long intro ramble on that specific topic, sorry for that. We are just going to, with the inaccurate wheel, gonna try and do the other 5 license tests of the beginner license, the National B license. What I also read about, by the way, is that the license test in this game, that is already a little bit of a sign that the game was indeed being dumbed down. It's still a very tough game, and I really like it. It's probably my favorite Gran Turismo. The mix between graphics but also the old school charm that is still there. But what they did forego is that the license tests, I think, are not required anymore to play the career mode. The career mode, it's only dependent on your experience level, which you gain by doing activities and completing races, etc. So normally what I would do is do a license test and then do the career events that are linked to that license test until I need to do a harder license test, like in GT4. But so this is totally disconnected. So you could wonder, why are the license tests in here? I'm still super happy they are in here, because it's super interesting, especially with these guide voiceovers in this game. I find them super fun, so I'm really happy they're in there. But what I probably will not be doing is doing a lot of license tests first, like licenses, not only the tests, but the actual licenses, because you will be probably winning a lot of high performance, expensive cars. And that will totally make my career experience unbalanced, because you really want to start from nothing. I want to start a career like with the 20k credits that you see in the top right. I want to buy like a crappy car and then slowly but surely work my way up to and earn actually the better car, so to say. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna approach that license test. Of course, what I will probably do is we will do just, there are 5 series of career, and I think there are also 5 license tests, so we will just mix it up. 6 actually. So either I will do first 2 licenses, and then I will do the, I don't know, we will just have to see, but I will probably alternate between a license test, then one of the career mode levels, like beginner, professional, expert. And that way we balance it out a little bit. So it's beginner, amateur, professional, expert, extreme. Yeah, I would say, it doesn't make any sense. The B license is for beginner, the A license for amateur. They both also start with a B and an A. But yeah, you lose it with the professional and expert. The starting letters, it's not really a way to connect them. Anyways, enough rambling and sidetracking. We are going to do exiting from a looping corner. Probably it will be super hard again. The Nürburgring Grand Prix course's Dunlop hairpin is the setting to test your ability through a simple hairpin curve. Make sure you negotiate this corner thinking about the out-in-out driving line as well as the slow-in fast-out cornering principle. This hairpin has a downhill slope before the turn, so you need to be extra careful not to overspeed. Be aware of overshooting the corner and aim the nose of the car towards the finish line as soon as possible.
The Nürburgring's Grand Prix course's Dunlop hairpin is the setting to test your ability through a simple hairpin curve. Make sure you negotiate this corner thinking about the out-in-out driving line, as well as the slow-in, fast-out cornering principle. This hairpin has a downhill slope before the turn, so you need to be extra careful not to overspeed. Be aware of overshooting the corner and aim the nose of the car towards the finish line as soon as possible. The approach to this corner is very important. Because it takes some time to slow the car down, you'll need to start braking early. Only then will you be able to hit the corner's apex. Also, the large size of this turn requires you to keep the car's driving line tight even after you reach the apex. Modulating the throttle as you steer may help. Use the driving line as a reference, but always keep the essential out-in-out line in mind.
All right, I do what I did for just as a test. I disabled VSync in the emulator, but I see a lot of screen tearing. So for the next episode I will re-enable it because it's really a lot. So apparently I have that NVIDIA, what is it called? Not VSync, but that wait, 1 second, I forgot the term. Yeah, G-Sync, I think it's called. I do think normally G-Sync works in my games, but apparently not with this emulator. Because G-Sync, I think, it just performs the same function as V-Sync, but at the hardware level, I think, not so much software. And I think it's better, at least that's what I understood from it, than V-Sync. I almost never enable, basically I never enable VSync, also because of the lag that it can introduce. Anyways, but in this game there really is too much screen tearing, I find. Alright, I have a feeling, sneaky suspicion, that this will be a very hard test. Man, there's a lot of flickering in the background over there. We need 3 tenths. Alright, let's first of all try and get the braking point totally right. Yeah, braking too early over there. To press the pedal to the metal. Nope, need to brake a little bit earlier. We only need 1/10. Maybe this one is not that hard after all. Alright, I think I'm shifting back down too much. Could very well be that that last 1/10 will be super hard. think I'm accidentally pressing the brake pedal as well. Doesn't help. It's just like the previous test, it's that last 1/10. Come on, man, come on. Right, I'm doing something structurally wrong. One-tenth is all we need. Terrible. God damn it, man. 13 sixes, but still 1/10 off. God, sucking them. Want to get on that curbing just enough because it acts a little bit like glue. Like so, just slightly hitting that inside curving. Still very bad time, but terrible, terrible, terrible. Maybe I need to steer to the inside earlier, but then I'm not holding the out and out principle. God damn it. I'm just waiting for that one lucky run. It's not really in my control. It's just really need to all come together. Braking, lifting off, getting on the power, hitting the curb the exact right way. God damn it, man. Nice! Right, I found a new way. Indeed, I have to brake until deeper into the corner and shift down more. Right, at least we're getting into the sixes now. Should have figured that out earlier. Ah, fuck my life. 8,000. Alright, at least I found a way to do it. Nice. God damn it, still taking an hour. Taking an hour. Brake further into that corner, I think. God damn it. That's so annoying if you're like a couple of thousands of time. It can really cost you another hour. Yeah, damn it, I need a little break. Crazy, absolutely crazy. I don't know whether it's my wheel. I think it's also just a very hard test. You just need to do it absolutely perfectly. It's just, yeah, very, very tough to really hit that ideal line with the ideal speed. It's pretty damn crazy, but I will be back in a second. Alright, let's continue this crazy test. Where I'm just crazy bad. That can also be crazy. Crazy either way. Wow. I really was thinking that that was not a very good run. I was getting into the sixes, 14.6, quite consistently lately, but that last one, I really was like, okay, this is not going to be it. So I have no idea how that worked, but god motherfucking damn again. I think I started, I don't know, 2 hours ago. Crazy test, and I'm still not not 100% sure whether it is my wheel that is inaccurate, or I am just not very good, or the test is just super hard. So at the start of the episode I explained about my wheel troubles or inaccuracies, like with the Xbox 360 emulator. It's really like a workaround, it's really not optimal. So hopefully the converter that I ordered will help out. But yeah, so either it is the wheel, or it is me, or it is just the game being ridiculously difficult. Although I yesterday checked online what people found hard license test, and I don't think this one really was mentioned a lot. But anywho, it is probably a combination of all three factors that results in this just taking quite a long time. So now I really need that wheel to start working better, because I need to rule that out. Because I know that there will be challenges, and I think that Sebastian Vettel challenge or mission challenge, I don't know how it's called, but those will be, everybody online says they are ridiculously hard. So if people are not complaining about this one, but they are complaining about others, and I already find this one barely doable, then I wonder how I will fare with the one that people are actually complaining about the difficulty. But yeah, this one is in the pocket. God damn it, these were some pretty tricky tests. Alright, let's see. High-speed driving lines and throttle control. Alright, this is probably easier. I will see. I cannot game too long, unfortunately, anymore, because I actually should stop already. I will no, this will be a tricky one either way. I thought it was maybe just just the full wide open throttle and then through a corner, but this is a chicane, and I'm pretty sure this is in Autumn Ring. This will be pretty tricky either way, so this will probably also take me an hour, and hopefully I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to look it up in my email, but I ordered express delivery. Hopefully tomorrow evening that converter will have arrived, and then hopefully these tests will go a little bit quicker. But anyways, either way, even if they don't, I do like them because they each pose a challenge. And you really get to know the car and the track and indeed getting a feel for the physics engine, etc. So even if it stays like this, then I don't mind, honestly. But anyways, this one will be for tomorrow, hopefully after I got the steering wheel working. At least we got one in the pocket. God damn it, that was an annoying one. And for the rest, let's see if there's any cool used cars. The used car dealer stocks a collection of standard model vehicles. Standard model vehicles ranging from small affordable cars to rare classics. To purchase a vehicle you must have enough credits as well as the proper driver level. Completing race events, A-Spec or B-Spec, license tests and special events. There are a few ways to earn credits and improve your driver level. As a first-time driver, the only vehicles you can purchase are level 0. But over time, as your driver level increases, you will be able to purchase vehicles of a higher level. Make sure to come back to this section often, as the vehicle selection is constantly changing. Good luck with your first purchase. Alright, we have 20k credits. And we need to participate. I'm not earning any money from these license tests, honestly. We need to participate in the beginner league. We could buy this one. Also nice, that whole description of the car. I mean, I think that's also in GT7 in the encyclopedia, but I like this whole setup much better. It's more intuitive. You even have a car demo. Not sure what that's about. It was sold as the Mazda 2 outside Japan. For Mazda, its compact entry, the Daimyo, was the company's most successful product. After 6 years on the market, time came from a new second generation model, and in August 2002 that model was unveiled. The new Daimyo was quite different from the first. Its styling became sportier, while the first gen car shape was defined by a box. The new one had a wedge-shaped profile with better aerodynamics. It was built on a returned version of the Ford Fiesta chassis, which made the new Daimyo a bit larger than its predecessor. It measured 39.5mm from bumper to bumper with a 1680mm width and 1530mm height. Wheelbase was 2490mm. By the way, I'm now probably just reading. I'm just reading what is here. So I will read this. When I buy a car, I will read it. But here, because this is much easier to read than that scrolling text. Alright, so we could buy that one. Holy shit, there are also race cars over here. Or we can even... This one is pretty cheap. That looks like a perfect starting car, although it's not a premium car, unfortunately. Or we'll buy this one. Probably I will buy that one. I really like that all these regular cars are in the game, but you do really see the difference. Although, with this one I don't really see it. It looks like a non-premium car. Still looks pretty good, honestly. This one for sure is non-premium. Are there any premium cars here at all? I don't know, but I wonder why wouldn't they make epic cars like this premium? RX-7 or the NSX. Honestly, I have a hard time to tell if this is premium or not. One way to recognize it, I think, is how transparent the windshields are. I think non-premium cars are a little bit darker, but I'm not sure. I could be making that up. That car did look a little bit like a this one as well, like a GT4 car. You see the jaggies along the A-pillar, along the windshield or the side mirror. But then again, there are no jaggies here. Is this along the pillar? Is this? Yeah, maybe a little bit. I think it's a good sign, but unless these are all non-premium, at least they're not marked as premium. The dealership stock brand new high quality premium model cars. Yeah, so maybe these are only the premium ones. Each car has a certain, but that would mean that older cars are never premium, because I don't think this dealership will also sell old cars, but maybe it will. Because in this game there's not like the legend car dealership like you have in GT7, which I do find a very nice concept in itself, by the way. The legend car dealership. That is one improvement GT7 made, I think. Each car has a certain A spec or B spec level that you must reach before you can purchase it. The first time you visit, you will have to choose a level 0 car. Once you have purchased the car, it will be added to your garage. Right, it's not categorized by country. But where is Mazda? Ah, here it is. How does it work? It's also not alphabetical. It's Mazda and then Mini. It's really weird ordered. I mean, my down button stick is not working correctly. It should be Mazda, then McLaren, right? Yeah, then Mercedes, then Mini, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Pagani, Peugeot, Renault, Scion, Shelby, Subaru. Yeah, so it goes from top to down. Suzuki, Tesla, Toyota, TVR. Alright, weird way to arrange it. Anywho, Mazda I was looking at. I don't know why. Yeah, I do think the windshields are a bit more transparent. But now my question is, do they also sell older cars? Yeah, it seems yes. Yeah, so there's actually a pretty big difference between premium and non-premium. God damn it. But we can buy this one. or this one. Pretty epic. I really, this song, or this tune, at the same time I hate it and I really like it. It's really weird. Yeah, they look amazing, these premium cars. Really cannot say much else. Looking forward to driving that one, and of course this one. Yeah, it looks pretty amazing. Although I did hear that there may be a bug in the emulator that when you buy a car, I didn't buy a car yet, I will do that after the license, but that it then actually could crash the game. I do have to say, this one. Nice, that it's in the game. I wasn't aware. Because I actually have driven this one often in real life. That's fun. That it's in the game. Extremely fun. Looking forward to driving it because I know exactly how it drives in real life. The coupe as well. Wow, that's so cool. That's a big plus for me for this game. That it has this car in premium. Man, the car roster is so much cooler, I find, than GT7. Also, this whole menu, it's much more intuitive. I like it better than GT7. A big part is also the music. I hate the music in Brand Central in GT7. You cannot customize it. Here, looking forward to driving this one. This is a DLC car. Or that little arrow, does it mean that I downloaded it, that it's already, I mean I see it here, so. This cannot be purchased as the Car Pack 3 downloadable content is not installed. God damn it. So they tease you with the car, but you cannot buy it. It's annoying. Alright, I'm maybe going to check out if I can buy if you can still get the DLC. Because there are quite some cool DLC cars like this one. Alright, anyways guys, I have to end this episode here. We'll continue in the next one, hopefully with a fully working force feedback, in the wheel. Hope you enjoyed. I will just make a little note in the description when the win run was of the license test, because basically it was me 2 hours failing. Hope to see you in the next one. For the meantime, don't forget, always keep on gaming. Later.